A whiskey bar is brewing between provinces. Ontario Premier Doug Ford's decision to pull Crown Royal from LCBO shelves is raising alarms in Manitoba, where dozens of jobs at the Gimli Crown Royal plant could be caught in the crossfire. Chris Campbell joining us now with the latest on this tonight. Chris.
Yes, Stephanie, good evening. Critics are calling it a political fight with real economic consequences. The Premier says he will remove bottles of Crown Royal from the LCBO when the Amherstburg plant closes. But in Gimli, Manitoba, where Crown Royal is produced, they are worried about the fallout and what it could mean for jobs at the Crown Royal plant there. Ontario's decision to remove Crown Royal from LCBO shelves is making waves well beyond Queen's Park.
They know it's going down to Alabama. So whatever we're producing here in Ontario, they aren't going to make up the difference in Manitoba or Quebec. So I got to protect Ontario.
Premier Doug Ford's decision to clear the shelves comes after Diageo announced it would shut down Amherstburg's bottling plant, putting about 200 workers out of a job and moving operations stateside. The whiskey itself is made in Gimli, Manitoba, where 76 workers now worry about their future.
Decisions like this by Premier Ford I would say it's jeopardizing livelihoods in the Interlake.
In Amherstburg, the union has a different view.
We can't have Canadians get kicked in the head time and time again and just sit on our hand.
John Dagnolo, president of Local 200, says his frustration is directed at the company, not workers in Manitoba, and warns it could happen there too.
I think the Premier's right in what he's doing, because the big picture is not just talking about Diageo here. We're talking about all kinds of industries.
The United Food and Commercial Workers Union, which represents workers at the Manitoba distillery, warns the move could have broader consequences, saying in a statement they stand in solidarity with Amherstburg. However, Doug Ford's plan to pull Crown Royal from the shelves only attacks more Canadian workers during a time when we need to stand together as a country.
Ford's intentions are not only dangerous for the province, but it's also quite dangerous for the rest of Canada as well.
Food professor Sylvain Charlebois says sanctioning a product through government channels could create unintended consequences, including more trade disruptions and potentially hurt both workers and consumers in the long run.
What is unfolding right now is a path towards more closures from other companies eventually. So, I mean, or you're basically reducing any chances of seeing Diageo or other companies investing in Ontario and the rest of Canada.
Amherstburg Deputy Mayor Chris Gibbs says he remains hopeful a new company will soon move in.
I will leave the inter-provincial relations to the proper office with the Premier, but from my perspective here in Amherstburg is we are willing, able and ready to do what it takes to bring that plant back to life.
As the debate continues, workers on both sides say they're caught in the middle of something that could reshape the future of Canadian spirits productions. CTV News reached out to Diageo and Manitoba Premier Wab Kinew's office for comment and are waiting to hear back. For now, unions on both sides say their focus remains on protecting Canadian jobs, even if they disagree on how to do it. Stephanie?
Okay, Chris Campbell with our top story tonight. Thank you for this, Chris.